There's something truly timeless about a farmhouse garden. The warmth, the charm, and the effortless blend of practicality and beauty make it irresistible. Today, we'll uncover how to bring that same rustic magic into your own yard without breaking the bank. Get ready for budget-friendly ideas that feel rich in character. Farmhouse gardens are more than just landscapes, they're living, breathing extensions of a cozy lifestyle. Think about weathered wood, handmade touches, and thriving greenery. These gardens are welcoming, functional, and deeply personal. With clever planning, you don't need luxury budgets, just creativity and a vision of what feels like home. When we say budget-friendly, we're not talking about cutting corners. We mean thoughtful choices, DIY projects, and repurposing materials that add authenticity. In fact, the farmhouse style thrives on imperfections. A chipped pot, a salvaged bench, or uneven stone paths all contribute to the rustic charm that defines this garden look. Before picking up tools or seeds, create a vision for your farmhouse garden. Do you want a cozy nook with climbing roses, a vegetable patch bursting with produce, or a welcoming pathway lined with herbs? Your vision keeps your project cohesive, even when using low-cost materials and second-hand treasures. One of the secrets of farmhouse design is giving old materials new life. Wooden crates become planter boxes, vintage ladders turn into vertical gardens, and discarded windows can frame garden art. Visit flea markets, thrift stores, or even your attic. Every piece tells a story, making your garden uniquely yours. Wood instantly adds farmhouse warmth. Use reclaimed wood for fencing, pergolas, or raised beds. Even a simple wooden bench tucked under a tree creates a nostalgic vibe. Instead of polished finishes, let natural textures show. Weathered wood works especially well because it already carries the rustic soul you're after. A farmhouse garden often features winding stone pathways. Instead of buying expensive stone, consider broken concrete, leftover tiles, or even mismatched pavers. Arrange them irregularly for that perfectly imperfect farmhouse feel. Over time, moss and grass will soften the edges, blending the path seamlessly into your natural garden landscape. Nothing says farmhouse like a classic picket fence. But you don't need to splurge on new lumber. Reclaimed pallets or salvaged boards can be transformed into charming fences. Paint them white for a traditional touch or leave them natural for a more rustic, weathered look that blends with the outdoors. buckets, watering cans, wooden barrels, and even enamel basins can all serve as budget-friendly planters. These containers don't just save money, they add authentic farmhouse personality. Imagine herbs spilling from a galvanized tub or bright flowers blooming from a chipped wheelbarrow. The imperfections make the beauty even more striking. No farmhouse garden is complete without herbs. Plant rosemary, thyme, mint, or basil in pots, along pathways, or near the kitchen door. Herbs are low maintenance, budget-friendly, and useful in daily cooking. Their fragrance adds to the sensory experience of your garden, creating a space that feels alive and nourishing. A farmhouse garden isn't just about looks, it's about function too. A small vegetable patch brings practicality and joy. Raised beds built from reclaimed wood keep things affordable. Grow seasonal veggies like tomatoes, peppers, or lettuce. Watching them grow, harvesting them fresh, and cooking with your own produce is deeply rewarding. Farmhouse gardens are often colorful with blooms. Perennials like lavender, daisies, and coneflowers are cost-effective because they return each year. Mix them with wildflowers for a natural, untamed look. Instead of buying expensive plants, consider swapping cuttings with neighbors or starting from seeds to stretch your budget even further. Don't let limited space stop you. Farmhouse gardens make excellent use of vertical elements. Repurpose ladders, wooden pallets, or trellises to grow climbing plants like beans, cucumbers, or morning glories. This not only saves space but also creates layers of greenery, making your garden feel lush and full without overspending. Farmhouse gardens are meant to be lived in. Create a budget-friendly relaxation corner with second-hand chairs, a small table, or even hay bales covered with fabric. Add string lights for evening charm. These simple touches turn your garden into a space where family and friends gather, share stories, and relax. While large ponds may be costly, small DIY water features are perfectly doable. Use a repurposed basin, clay pot, or barrel as the base. Add a small pump for gentle trickling sounds. The result? A peaceful farmhouse touch that invites birds and butterflies, all while staying within your budget. Details matter. Rustic lanterns, hanging mason jar lights, and repurposed wagon wheels can transform plain corners into farmhouse magic. These accessories don't have to be expensive, many can be thrifted or DIYed. A touch of imagination is all you need to give your garden character and a sense of timeless charm. The farmhouse look thrives on contrast. Pair a new plant with an old pot, or modern solar lights with vintage wooden posts. Mixing elements helps balance cost, allowing you to splurge on essentials while keeping the overall design grounded in budget-friendly finds. This blend gives your garden depth and personality. One beauty of farmhouse gardens is their adaptability. In spring, highlight wildflowers. In summer, showcase vegetables. In autumn, add pumpkins and hay. In winter, decorate with evergreens. Seasonal changes keep your garden fresh without major expenses. A little creativity with natural, low-cost elements ensures year-round charm and flexibility. Farmhouse gardens naturally attract life. Install a simple birdhouse, use an old saucer as a bird bath, or add flowering plants to draw pollinators. These touches bring movement and sound to your garden, enriching the atmosphere. The best part? They're inexpensive and align perfectly with the welcoming, down-to-earth farmhouse spirit. Lighting transforms your garden at dusk. Instead of costly fixtures, use solar lights, candles in mason jars, or DIY lanterns. String lights draped along fences or pergolas create a soft glow that feels magical. These inexpensive choices make evenings outdoors cozy, enhancing the farmhouse atmosphere without straining your budget. Building your own furniture saves money and adds authenticity. A simple bench from reclaimed wood, a rustic picnic table, or even pallet couches bring farmhouse character to your garden. These pieces are practical for gatherings, durable, and infused with your personal touch. The DIY effort makes them truly priceless. The farmhouse lifestyle celebrates connection between inside and outside. Extend indoor elements into your garden: cozy cushions, woven throws, or vintage rugs. These items don't need to be expensive, they can even be upcycled. By blurring the boundaries, your garden feels like a natural extension of your home's welcoming spirit. A budget-friendly farmhouse garden still needs care. Regular weeding, pruning, and composting keep costs low and plants healthy. Homemade compost or organic mulch improves soil without added expense. A little consistent maintenance ensures your garden thrives year after year, staying vibrant, lush, and filled with that irresistible farmhouse charm. Farmhouse gardens are meant to be shared. Invite friends for a garden tea, host a family barbecue, or share extra vegetables with neighbors. These connections deepen the sense of community around your space. And the best part? These gatherings cost little but add immense value to the farmhouse lifestyle. In the end, farmhouse garden magic isn't about spending big, it's about appreciating simplicity, using what you have, and creating a space that feels authentic and welcoming. By repurposing, and celebrating imperfection, you'll transform your outdoor space into a rustic haven. Budget-friendly doesn't limit you, it makes the magic possible.